You have honestly got to be fucking kidding me. Happily Ever After Season 9 cast announced, and Jasmine and Gino are fucking returning. Okay, so Season 9 has been filmed and edited and is ready to hit the small screen sooner than viewers may have anticipated. The previous season featured dramatic storylines involving couples navigating challenging times in their marriage, which Gino and Jasmine was a part of. Gino and Jasmine have been a part of every single season, apart from the current season, since they ever joined the freaking franchise. And they're giving us just one season to have a break. And then also after this season of Happily Ever After, I'm pretty sure it was a single life, and I'm pretty sure Gino's a part of that one as well. Jasmine may not be, but he's gonna be. Such as Angela Dean and Michael, who split shortly after filming on 90 Day Fiancé Happily Ever After season stinking freaking 8 tell all. They are no longer together, bloody bloody daddy da. So let's continue to who else is a part of this cast. As reported by The Wrap, 90 Day Fiancé Happily Ever After Season 9 will debut on July 6, 2025, featuring 8 couples, Gino and Jasmine, Brandon and Julia, who we've just seen, have no context to the relationship. What are they going to talk about now? Oh, I want a baby. Yeah, but I'm not ready for a baby. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, but I cheated on you. But no, I didn't cheat on you. Actually, I kissed my ex, but I didn't cheat on him. But you have to get over it. Blah, 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 blah. What could be interesting about them? When have they ever been interesting? And then we got Adnan and Tiger Lily. To be fair, because I've only seen one season of them, I can accept it. I can accept it. No, definitely not a couple that I care for, but I can accept it because I'm not fatigued that bad with them two. So I can accept it. Karia and Julio. I mean, again, only one season them two, but alright, cool, whatever. I'll keep the same energy for them that did for Tiger Lily and Adnan. Jovi and Yara. What can they possibly tell us now? Oh, Jovi likes to go to strip clubs. Yara tells him not to. Yara then has a meltdown and says, I do all of these things. I do all of my face and my body to make sure that you don't have to go to a strip club and enjoy other women. The maddest thing about Jovi and Yara is that whatever drama that they have on the show is going to be very hard for me to actually believe it to be true. Because on social media, these two are always making, not always, but every now and then, they make funny videos, I say funny, not funny to me, but it's meant to be funny for the public. But anyway, they make comedic videos where they are mocking other cast members who will be current airing on whatever season that is. And then sometimes they do other little perky things here and there, which clearly shows that their relationship is quite healthy. Of course, that's all. Of course, these are the things that we see, obviously, on screen. But we have to understand something real quick, okay? If Jovi has the energy to actually do these skits that his wife will probably request, tells me that they clearly have a certain level of balance within their relationship. You see what I'm saying? Despite what trouble they may have, it shows that their relationship is obviously healthy. Now, it's crazy though, because I know the show is called Happily Ever After, but let's be real. We don't watch 90 Day Fiancé for the not happily ever freaking anything. No, happily ever anything happy. We watch it for the drama. Let's just keep it a buck. But, I will say this though. Maybe contradictive. Let's just say, for example, they give us Jovi and Yara, but they give us the real Jovi and Yara. They give us the version that we see online. We see them being a fun couple. We see them being a couple that, obviously does things together in a way that is exciting. We are able to watch why they are actually in love and why they're still together. Because obviously a lot of us know that Jovi, based on the story that was given, only stayed in Europe because of her getting pregnant. So that's always been the itch. But clearly, they've been able to stay in a relationship. So I would like to see the reality of their relationship. I don't want to watch it and feel like, oh yeah, this is going to be scripted. But I guess we have to wait and see. Elizabeth and Andre. To be honest with you, even though I've seen a few seasons, I think I've seen 2 seasons of those, I'm not actually that bothered about them, to be fair. They don't really bother me that much. I think it's more because I actually enjoy Andre going one on one with her brother most of the time because, well, here's the thing, Elizabeth comes from a very snobby family, and it's good to see someone come in and like Andre to always tell them, listen, you guys may have always been like, up here on the classes, like, or been in upper class or that type of stuff, but understand your sister still wanted me, the guy that came from Moldova and was considered or seen as lower class. Yeah, I'm that guy that came in and scooped your sister, and this is us now. So to be fair with you, I haven't got a massive issue with it per se, but could we do without seeing them? Absolutely. I guess from the current season that we're watching now, I guess they couldn't find no one that was happily ever after. In fact, I don't see anyone in this season. Anyway, what season was there before? What are we watching now? What season? It's 90 Day Fiancé, right? What was before 90 Day Fiancé? It wasn't Happily Ever After. It was something else. I'm sure it was. It was Jasmine. Oh no, was that Happily Ever After as well? Man, I don't give a fuck. The matter of fact is, this is so depressing. Anyway, with that being said, Lauren and Alex. Why? This is another couple that has to kind of really lean into being unhappy. We know that they are happy. We know that they have a stable relationship. We know they're happy. We know that behind the cameras, obviously, Lauren does whatever she can to keep Alex happy, and he does everything he does to make her happy. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, they have the little tiffs here and there, but you know what the thing is as well, actually, to be fair, I actually prefer watching Lauren on the show than I do on IG. On her IG, she is so overbearing. The girl does not shut up complaining. She's like basically like Armani, who's a part of this current season of the throuple, is basically the new Lauren, just somebody that just has to go on social media and has to complain about this, complain about that. Oh, the people coming after me. Oh, the people, but yet will go online and continuously rant about viewers all the time. So if I have to stomach Lauren, I guess it's better off on the show than it was in there. But to be fair, again, a couple that we don't need. Hell, there's no couple here that we need. That we just know this, right? And then we got Darcy and Georgie. So, why? Happily ever after. Sorry, but these two have more breakups than I haven't got one. They've just got a lot of breakups. That's all I know. I can't think of any references right now. I'm too annoyed to even think. Maybe they come to me later on. And then he goes, although the trailer for the upcoming season hasn't already been released yet, it has been confirmed that Jasmine and Gino will be thinking returning. What returning cast members mean for Happily Ever After? Lauren and Alex make a strong couple. Exactly. So why they're here, I don't know. It makes no logical freaking sense. Happily Ever After Season 9 features returning couples who have previously been on the show and are working towards building a life together. Which, to be fair, is meant to be the concept of it, but let's be real. To be fair, I would have preferred to have seen Colby and freaking Emily, to be honest with you, I know a lot of people are quite big fans of them, you know what I mean? Maybe I don't really care for them too much, but I probably would have been able to watch them, to be fair. Hell, to be honest with you, it might be a wild thing to say, but I think I'd rather watch a whole season of just Angela and Michael rather than watch a whole season of all of these people combined. Not gonna lie to you. I do generally feel like that, to be fair with you. Damn. Life itself. You know, when TV just hits the fan, when TV becomes just diabolically terrible. The new season features 8 couples, and it'll be intriguing to see whether they can outcome their differences. Lauren and Lexi, who have already been married for almost 10 years and have 3 children, seem to have a strong foundation that can withstand any obstacles. Exactly. So I'm hoping we see... Do you know what? I'm going to say this, okay? If we can get genuine storylines from each of these couples, when I say genuine, I'm talking about... I don't want no production editing things and trying to manipulate things. I don't want to watch it feel like these guys want to force an issue. I want to see a season where we are genuinely watching them live how they live their lives. See what cracks they really have, and then see how they overcome some of these cracks. You know, whenever they have a little conflict, do they have a conversation about it, or do they then just ignore it? Like there's a lot of people that just, sweep it under the rug. I want to see authenticity. If it's authenticity between each couple, apart from Gino and Jasmine, because their relationship is dead anyway, then you know what? I can stand with the rest of them. I can. But if it's gonna be just a calamity of nonsense, and to be fair, Tiger Lily and freaking Adnam, to be fair, even though I said I could probably stomach as a scene for another season, let's be real though. Based on what we saw and based on what they became, obviously, online as well, like they seem like a pretty solid couple together anyway, to be honest with you. So and Tiger Lily already admitted pretty much the last tell that she's more than happy to be submissive to moving forward. You know what I mean? She's already changed her religion anyway. You know what I mean? Like the only thing that's gonna be different that I know for a fact about Adnam and freaking Tiger Lily is that he's gonna have less hair. That's about it. That's not a diss, because I'm bold too. You know what I'm saying? I just embrace it. He doesn't. But I'm just saying. Anyway, similarly, Elizabeth and Andre have been married for 7 years and have 2 children, also well equipped to face any challenges that come their way. Which is why, to be fair, I've always felt like with Elizabeth and Andre, I've always felt like their relationship's always been filmed very authentic. To be fair with you, I do feel like the problems that they do go through are probably genuine ones. They do go through. Do you see what I'm saying? But I would like to see a bit more of a balance. Still show us their problems, of course, but I want to see how they are when they're actually happy. I don't think they've really allowed. I don't think they've ever really allowed to see these two when they're actually, in their element, to be honest with you, because they want them to be negative more than positive, do you see what I'm saying? But that's something that I want to see from them, But again, same for every bloody couple. Other couples, such as, I ain't even going to talk about these two, yeah, whatever. To be honest with you, man, at this rate, I feel like I would just want to skip over every single scene that those two are part of. Like I feel like unless YouTube wants to pay me some more money, you know what I mean? Unless you guys are willing to give me some kind of super thanks, super chats, super comments, or whatever you want to call it, to so I can do reactions on freaking Jasmine and Gino. Oh, goodness gracious me. And Darcy and Georgie have been grappling with their mutual challenges for quite some time, and the same thing goes to Darcy and Georgie. Honestly. Therefore, 90 Day Fiancé Happily Ever After Season 9 could represent a pivotal moment for them. Jasmine and Gino tried to navigate an open marriage, but it pivoted unsuccessfully. Ultimately, Jasmine ended up having a baby with her friend, Matt. To be fair, at the same time, though, would it been... man, I'm about to shoot myself in the foot. Jeez. Anyway, but then again, though, will it be interesting to see how Jasmine and Gino end up actually breaking up? To the point that obviously she goes over and... I'll tell you what. If they show us what made them two break up during Happily Ever After, and then they show us Jasmine going off and having hanky-panky with freaking Matt, and then they show us revealing that she's pregnant, right, in this upcoming season, I'll be happy with it. Because you see with the Slayton sisters here, with the £1,000 sisters, Tammy, earlier on in the year or late last year, she got arrested. And I knew all about it because it was all over the tabloids, you know what I mean? So I knew she'd been arrested and all that kind of stuff. But I didn't think that it was going to air on this season. But this season, they have shown us, obviously, the events of Amy being arrested. And then also her going and taking the plea deal, blah, blah. So it was actually really cool to see how it all actually worked out, even though I knew. So even though we know about these two, to be fair, if their season is based on that, you know what? I'll be for it. Yeah. I'll be for it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'll still be watching it out of pure freaking disgust, though. Don't get it twisted. I don't know why I'm complaining anyway. Jasmine and Gino equals views, to be fair, and then that's me getting paid. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's whatever in it. But sometimes it just doesn't feel worth the paycheck, to be honest with you. Especially this current season of 90 Day Fiancé. Oh God, the death of me. Anyway, their relationship has faced numerous ups and downs over the years, marked by broken promises and a lack of personal growth from both cast members. Our take on Happily Ever After Season 9's returning cast would better be a good bloody take. I don't know what. Season 9 sounds promising, featuring returning couples. Yeah, we know the ones, okay, who bring Yara and Jovi bring unsolved issues that fans are already invested in. I mean, I know about Jasmine and Gino. I just said it, technically speaking, yeah, that would be cool to watch. But what unsolved issues do Yara and Jovi have? Someone hit me up in the comment section, please. Julia and Brandon have faced many challenges in their love story, and their return to the new season could lead to promising outcomes or explosive breakdowns. I hope they break down. I hope they break up, to be honest with you. They're not a match. They've never been a match, and they never will be a match. And these two having kids will be one of the worst things that could ever happen. I know that's a mean thing to say, but based on what we've seen of them two, it is clear that they are not even a healthy couple. So them bringing a kid into their life is only going to make things so freaking more worse, in my humble opinion, based on what they have shown us on TV. If their relationship is different, obviously off TV, then fair enough, different conversation. Tiger Lily and Adnan, one of the most talked about couples from their debut season. Yeah, you can say something. Yeah, I mean, I think that's the polite way of saying one of the most hated couples from their debut season. Yeah, most talked about. I see what you did there. You're being polite about it, but it is what it is. I'll call it what it is. Hate's a strong word, but let's be real. These two were not liked one freaking bit. Not a single soul, liked them. Are surrounded by to be fair, at the tail up, some people thought maybe he was gonna Adnan was gonna have a little bit of a following of people purely because he was more than happy to call out every single cast member on set. But when he took things a bit too far with Niles, well, to be fair, yeah, Niles and Matilda would have been a good. But then again, Matilda is not. Oh, Matilda. No, Matilda doesn't even have to be in America yet, because Michael and Angela was happy after a few times. She went to Nigeria, didn't she? Damn, they should have bought. Yeah, Niles and Matilda would have been a better one to bring back, to be honest with you. Yeah, I definitely would have liked to have seen how their relationship is going. So there is other couples they could have bought there. Oh my days. Yeah, replace Lauren and Alex with Matilda and Niles. Yeah, that's a good one right there. Yeah, that's all I can think of right now. Are surrounded by speculation on whether their fast-paced relationship will survive. Overall, 90 Day Fiancé Happily Ever After is expected to be unpredictable, with emotions running high. Well, my emotions are running high right now. They're blood in my veins. Well, I didn't expect this video to be as long as it is. I would say I apologize for ranting for so long, but I'm not apologizing for that at all, because I had to get out of my system. And to be honest with you, I feel good now. Actually, no, I don't. I just feel a little bit better. Yeah. But nonetheless, though, let me know your thoughts. Are you excited? Are you excited? Are you excited? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, peace.